As the transfer window is going on, something has become evident. Nobody wants Victor Osimhen. In the 2022-2023 season, Victor Osimhen was one of the top strikers in the world, only behind Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe, taking Napoli to their first Scudetto in 33 years after Diego Maradona led them to the title in the 1990. Victor Osimhen won the Serie A Player of the Year award and also the Serie A highest goal scorer of the season with 26 goals in 32 games, the highest he has ever scored in a full league season. This exploit earned him the African Footballer of the Year despite fierce competition from Liverpool's Mohamed Salah and PSG Achraf Hakimi. And after the end of the season, Victor Osimhen was wanted by clubs from all over Europe, including Chelsea, Arsenal, PSG, and even Real Madrid was linked with this guy. But we all know the only person Real Madrid wants is Kylian Mbappe. But fast forward to now, the summer of 2024, Victor Osimhen made it clear that he wants to leave Napoli, and Napoli too want to offload him, but they can't because nobody wants him. Nobody is keen enough for his signature like the 2022-2023 season, and the question is why? Victor Osimhen is still one of the top strikers in the world despite a drop in scoring form and performance. The 2023-2024 season was a nightmare for Napoli and all their fans. After winning the Scudetto, their ex-coach Spalletti left his job as the head coach of Napoli despite being loved by players and fans. But the season wasn't a smooth one for Spalletti. He had to live in a training complex without his family. He also butted heads a lot with the president of Napoli. All these issues, especially being away with his family, made him quit as the head coach of Napoli. And Napoli ended the 2023-2024 season, finishing 8th in the Serie A. This is one of the worst performances from any defending champion and the worst I have ever seen in my entire life on this earth. And Napoli wasn't just having issues on the field. Backstage too, behind the scene, they were having a lot of issues too. Losing a lot of their valuable players in the start of the season and changing 3 different coaches during the season. All that spelled an on-field disaster for Napoli. During the match against Bologna, Victor Osimhen missed a penalty, and after the match, Napoli TikTok account posted Arameko could not visit one by surprise, but apparently it is a very famous trend on TikTok. But the wider community, everyone in the world does not think it is funny at all. Maybe children on TikTok think it is, but to us that are not usually used with TikTok, we don't find it funny at all. And after they posted that video, they posted another video of Victor Osimhen begging to play penalty against Bologna and missing. Is it only me that feel like this is weird or there's something else going on here? I know it is a trend on TikTok, but still, posting this when one of your players is going through one of his worst spell, I don't think it's funny at all. That is to me, I don't know what you guys think, but for me, it is not funny at all. And after seeing all this, Victor Osimhen deleted every post that involved Napoli from his page, rightfully so. Right after winning the Scudetto, Victor Osimhen earned a new contract extension with Napoli, making him the highest earner in the team, earning more than double his previous wages with a release clause of 120 million euro. And the 120 million euro release clause is where the issue lies, because no club wants to pay that amount for Victor Osimhen given the drop in form and performances during the 2023 season. And even though he still went for AFCON during the 2023 season, his performances was not as how it used to be. Throughout the entire tournament, he only scored 1 goal, though his presence on the pitch created a lot of chances for his teammates. You saw how he was fighting for the ball. The guy is very, very good, but he missed a lot of chances, too much chances in fact. Chances were not supposed to be missing. That was what he was missing during the AFCON. Even though Victor Osimhen performances dropped, he still surpassed his expected goal ratio and chances created for his teammates and was still one of the top strikers in Europe. But the 120 million euro is just too much of a price tag for him, and his wages is also very, very high. So for a team to sign for that price and also pay his wages is just too much. And let's not forget, Victor Osimhen has a lot of history with injury, which made him less attractive to potential buyers. Earlier in the transfer window, PSG was acquiring about his service from Napoli after losing Mbappe to Real Madrid, but Napoli won't budge on the asking price, and PSG also reluctant to meet the transfer fee, ending the interest of PSG on the deal. Arsenal is no longer interested in the deal, and the only club now available is Chelsea, buying everyone they see apart from what they actually needed. Chelsea is still trying to play smart by trying to negotiate a swap deal with Napoli for Victor Osimhen, and since Napoli wants Lukaku, they want to make a swap deal, but Napoli is not interested in a swap deal at all, even though they really want Lukaku. Napoli wants the deal to be separate because they want Victor Osimhen money, because that money is a lot of money. Victor Osimhen doesn't want to live on a loan because his wages is going to drop, and now everyone and everything they are on a standstill. And can someone tell me why Chelsea pay 60 million for Neto despite having hundreds of wingers they can use at any moment in time? but they are finding it hard to pay 100 million. I'm sure if they negotiate 80 or 100 with Napoli for Victor Osimhen, Napoli might budge. Why are they not doing that? Why are they sending another winger despite hundreds of wingers in their squad? That baffles me a lot. And at this point in time, being a Chelsea fan must be so confusing. Sorry, Chelsea fans. So guys, that's the end of the video. And to summarize, the reason why nobody wants to buy Victor Osimhen: number one, he is too expensive. Number two, he's on a high wage. Number three, he might be prone to injury, as we have seen in his career. He might have injury a lot. And last but not the least, he is not consistent enough. Just like what we saw at the Falcon, he lost a lot of goals, and his performance in the 2023-2024 season, he really dipped a lot. So people might be thinking he is not consistent enough, but believe me, he is still one of the top strikers in Europe. So I would like to ask you guys, where do you think Victor Osimhen will end up in the coming season? And personally for me, I prefer for him to go to Arsenal. Just imagine Victor Osimhen in the Arsenal team. They might be finally able to beat Manchester City to the title. But since Napoli is not going to be budging on that asking price, it will be very hard for Arsenal to buy. And he might end up at Chelsea. I don't think Arsenal is going to buy him because it's just too much. And he might not fit their profile of player. But apart from that, he's going to be a very big player for them. So the only one we have now is Chelsea. So where do you think he will end up? Maybe there will be a surprise in the end of the transfer window. Who knows? If you enjoyed this video, a like would be highly appreciated. And subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any video from your favorite Nigerian celebrities. And remember guys, stay safe and stay healthy. Peace.